Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Charles. My name is Charles Washira, and today we are going to be looking at something that has been happening across Nairobi and other places, and it's really concerning. I saw also on TV a lot of people had gone to protest about this issue and to just get a sense of what is happening in town, that females, especially college students, have been killed in very worrying circumstances, in what I would call that there was a relationship going on with a man, and that man ended up being a killer. So we don't know why this is, but to dig more deeper in it, we'd like to talk to Monica Wanjiko, who is here with me. And being a college student, she's more likely to give some insight of what is happening in this city of ours. So, welcome to this program, and if you have any questions, there's a WhatsApp number there you can send, and also remember to like this channel, subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so that when content comes out, we give it to you. Karibu, Monica.
Thank you.
So, what are you Kole, what are you doing currently?
Currently, I was studying nursing at Mount Kenya University, that is in Nairobi, Moi Avenue.
Okay.
Yes, and but I'm contemplating of doing pastry as
Okay.
a student.
Okay.
Yes, and yeah.
All right. So you've been hearing these things on TV, maybe even social media, that kind of women are getting killed, and especially young women are getting killed. So they end up like going to some online dating, you meet someone, then we hear on news they went to an Airbnb, and then the next thing we're seeing there's a crime or some serial killer or someone is, preying on the young women. And this was going on. So as we start, maybe do women in college, so that's where we start, because it's rampant in college, is it that women don't get enough money from their parents, like they are supported well? Because this thing at times starts with this guy is paying some money and this girl is getting this money, and then it becomes like someone is sponsoring that girl in school. Then they get into a relationship which is I pay your college fees or I pay your pocket money, and then the same guy demands that they have a relationship. So what goes on in college?
I would say some girls or some women, they just want to go with the urge of, because they need money so that they can live a very lavishing life. So they find the easiest way to get money through there. Because now whenever they go out, let's say mostly on Fridays, when they go out with friends, so some men always come to them and they see like they take advantage of them because they see they can get out money from them. So that's the easiest way they can say. It's an easy way to get money for them instead of working hard for their own money. So,
okay. Okay. So is it that they have money from their parents, or is it that they want a bigger life than what the parents are paying for?
They want a bigger life.
Okay.
Yeah, they want a bigger life because most of them are always given money. Not most, all of them are always given money financially or not. They are supposed to do it within school.
Okay.
So I'm very sure they're given money by their parents.
Okay.
So they just want something lavish.
Okay.
Instead of asking their parents for money, in which they'll ask, why do you need
this money? So it's an easy way that money starts flowing. And then part of this now, there are those who are in those college students who are in real relationships, like they don't need money, it's a real relationship. The girl is being dated by a guy in the same college, or there's a boyfriend, right? But then the others who now have this boyfriend with benefits who is paying for what they need. So is it true to say that some girls, whether you have a boyfriend, you still have another one paying bills?
Yeah.
It can happen.
It happens.
So how do they balance? Like, Ama this guy doesn't know there's the other guy.
Yeah.
You
We
you,
just
you,
have
you
to-
organize them.
Yeah, you just have to organize wasipatane juu itakuwa-
Yeah.
You have to like you have to have this one having disappearing messages in WhatsApp.
Oh.
Kama hivyo.
So then when they are this thing that is happening, why do they have to end up in Airbnb? Because this guy wants, okay, probably the assumption is that the guy is paying for sex, okay? So they have to go somewhere because this guy maybe is not a college guy. But again, they end up, in some problems there. So this girl, my concern is, don't girls think about, hey, I've just met this guy online. I really don't know them as such. Just social media, dating sites. Then they are asking you out. Why is it that somebody can't go to a public place or where there's an exit? Or either wanajuana. So most of us who are outside ask, hi, 2-3 days mejuana ati mpaka mnaenda ka Airbnb. So what's that?
I would say most of them always go to Airbnb because they don't want to be found by other people, mostly family members or their friends, because it's not something that you will wish somebody to know that about you.
Okay.
And I would say like most of them tuseme nini sasa, hawapendi kitu kama mi nikienda kwa in case like tuseme nimeenda mahali like we say we meet at a hotel, accidentally we meet with the family parents. Utasema nini?
Unafanya nini huko?
No, unafanya nini na mtu ako age like your father?
Yes.
It's not something that you can just
Yes.
explain.
So is it that they are not afraid ama they are that bold squeezy?
Yeah.
Or why would you follow someone you've barely known?
It's just, you're supposed to risk it if you want money.
Okay. So now, the exchange happens. This guy wants a girl who will give him sex, and then he gives her money, and that cycle keeps rotating. So my question is, if does this relationship ever progress beyond that? Is there somebody who can say, now I'm married, we met in those circumstances? Ama hii ni kitu tu ya kole?
Hiyo ni kitu tu ya college. Sidhani mtu ati anaweza enda aseme ati you are doing something out of getting money with somebody you don't know, and mostly all of them are always married. So it's not something that you wish to have after you're getting old. So,
Yes.
I don't.
So so these married people who come because they have the money, so dynamics that the young people who are dating don't have the money to fund that life, but the older men have this money and they're able to fund this girl and get what they want. But my question is, how at the end of the day when they do these things, is it that the friends around them don't ever get to know about this? Because some of these girls ended up where they're ending up alone. It's even police now who are discovering who is this, who was that, and who are they with. So it looks like even they don't share who they are going out with.
No, it is your choice.
Okay.
It's somebody's choice. Mostly, the ones I've interacted with, they always have friends, those close ones, those ones who won't like say out their secrets to somebody. So I think it's somebody's choices if you want to tell somebody where you are or who you are with. So yeah.
Okay. So we'll take a short break and come back and continue this conversation. So hold on, we'll be right back after this break. Is it that girls in college don't have the sanctity to know that marriage is holy matrimony?
I can say some of them don't care.
Like, what are the most important things for a female student, like as a parent is releasing you to go back to school? Welcome back to Coffee with Charles. I'm still talking to Monica here, and you're discussing concerns about why young women in college have decided to choose a life of easy money. You get a lot of money in a short while, and it's very tempting. And we want to dig further and find out why. So I was asking if their parents are giving them money, it's because they want more money. That's what we are saying. But now, as we move forward, is that do they think about what will be the repercussion in future? Like somebody is wasting their life like that, and then fine, you're getting all the money, but what about when this thing, 20 years later, how will they be feeling about themselves? Or is there conscience towards this is wrong? Because most college, we are hearing these stories in Ashanga, even without God in the picture, somebody would say, that kind of a life is wrong. But it seems like it's okay, it's fine.
I would say wengine wao wanataka to a lavish in life because that will make them have money in their bank account for a very long time. Mm-hmm. So I would say that they know they will feel bad, but it's something in the end of the day. It won't hurt them because they have gotten something in the process of it. So I wouldn't say it will hurt them. It will hurt them just for a moment, and then they'll be like, see, I've gotten money at the end of the day.
Yes, yes. So now, you as Monica, why not choose that life? I mean, it's working, it's functional. Yes, you may have a boyfriend, but even them, as you told me, they have, but wamepangawa, those my sponsors. Why is it not you doing this stuff?
I would say, because maybe I don't think it's the right path somebody can take, so that you just get money, and in the end of the day, it's not your money. Maybe believe in something that you work out for yourself in order to get it. But I don't feel with the urge of feeling guilty, I took somebody's money, or where is bibi yake anasikia sijui aje, mi hapana. Heri nifanye kazi yangu, bidii yangu. Yeah, because I was taught better. Even if I don't have parents or whatever, I was taught better. So I wouldn't want my child to take the same path. Alafu niseme maybe ini kitu imekuja like as a curse imetoka kutoka kwa huyo bibi yake kuja kwa mtoto.
Yes. Yeah. And then for very good side of it. So from a young person like you, who is not married, young female student in college, do you believe in marriage anymore? Is that the generation of these girls like don't care? Because again, you're saying you're dating a married man who is giving you money. You don't even care what you're doing to that family. But in future now, if you're the wife and somebody is doing that to your husband, it's when it hits home. So, or is it that girls in college don't have the sanctity to know that marriage is holy matrimony?
I can say some of them don't care. Because most of them don't believe that you'll get married. Some of them, even when you're dating, they don't believe in marriage. They're just dating so that Kenya itafanyike because they are just experiencing life as their young age. Me personally, I believe in marriage. I believe dating marriage. I don't believe anything. That's a waste of time. I don't believe that. So yeah, I can say that.
And which is, I think, as time is going, most of college students, two things. By the time they are done with college and the things they have done in that college, especially with matters to do with relationships, sex and all that, it's like a whole channel of a wasted life, not looking at the future. Because at times college gives you this day-to-day thing. So I'm enjoying today, I'm doing much today, but it's like a lost focus of the future. So even those girls who are going to those setups that they are getting paid, their future is not there. Social, academic, maybe they are doing their work because they need to graduate. But then if somebody is looking at the future and then looks back, would they be doing this? So are we in a place where boyfriends, the original boyfriends, the original love is being washed away?
Yeah, I think so. because this generation is imeharibika sana. I believe ati ukidate mtu in the end of the day atakusaidia mpate marriage. Au wana believe tumia wanaume mwenye anakuja pata pesa, mwingine akuje hivyo hivyo, because they think they're so young. Ati hii generation we are young, we can do whatever we want. So hey, you don't, it's spoiled. I'm sorry, but it's imeharibika hii generation
kabisa. Yeah. And they hide all these things away from their parents. In fact, at times mzazi yuko tu, my girl is this church girl, they have no clue. By the parents, if you're watching this, at times it's good to actually go and find out. I don't know whether there are even ways of finding out this, but you may be shocked what your holy child is doing, or a holy student. Because at times I'm thinking that the extreme shows a moral loss in society. And they say that if women accept something, for example, if women standard zao zikienda chini, of course even men's standard go further down. If women said no, even men had no choice, they would have behaved. But if there's a lot of yes, then they engage. So what would you want to tell a female student right now who is in a college, is tempted right now, is being tempted to, cross a path and go to this easy money? There's that temptation currently, and they are watching. So what would you like tell that girl or lady to think about now, to make which choice, and why should they make that choice?
I would say to get a part-time job, to work on themselves, to self-love, and to have some self-respect. Don't follow the society of sijui marafiki zako wako na pesa ati they can buy themselves things. Usidanganywe. That's not true. Some of them, there are very many, 100% of girls get money from men. So don't have that the urge or feeling that you need to do that so that you can get money. Just work hard for yourself. Kujipenda, kufanya kazi bidii, it will pay. It will one day pay. Even if it doesn't pay now, it will pay one day. So just work hard, jipende, have self-love. You can do that. Don't worry. You see, don't go with the peer pressure of people. Yeah, that's what I can say.
Awesome. So we take another break. We'll be back after this for a final shoot. And hold that remote. Don't go so far. We'll be back on Coffee with Charles. Welcome back to Coffee with Charles. We've been having a discussion about female students in our colleges and the life they go through. And I'm still with Monica Wanjiko here. And we come to another phase of this conversation where I'm thinking the roles of parents. And I want to ask you, the first question is, what are the most important things for a female student? Like as a parent is releasing you to go back to school, fine, they are paying the fees. What are these other needs that a girl, a lady who is about 20s, what are the needs in their life? What do they want? Is it pocket money? What for? What do they need? What must you support them with apart from fees?
I can say we need pocket money. Yes. Yes, when we ask for pocket money, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going out to kwa bar, I'm a club to drink. Somebody can go to those places and personally don't drink. Personally, yes.
Yes.
You don't drink. You can just give us pocket money, believe us and trust us that we can take care of ourselves. If you have taught us better, we wouldn't prove you wrong or anything. So you have to trust your child, and whatever the child asks for, just ask what's it, nini anaitakia, what is it for. Ndivyo amini. Some parents don't care, let me say. If you don't care, your child will find other ways to get money. I won't lie. There's always options. So yeah, give us pocket money, talk to us.
Okay. like and we'll come to that. So let's put a list. Like you need to make your hair,
Yes.
but how frequent is that? Like every
1 month.
1 month. So the parents should be aware that your hair needs to be done after a month. Okay, what else?
By nails,
Nails,
clothes,
clothes. Okay.
by extension, leaves.
Yes.
Yes.
And then things like airtime,
Oh, yeah.
data. Because even parents forget that.
Yes, because we don't have Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi, yeah. And for also because female students are these young and are still going through their menstrual cycles, pads,
Yeah,
alafu pocket money basically can also extend to somebody going out, as you said. Whatever they need to do outside even college, they are supported, and the bus fares.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when that is missing, when parents don't meet, because a lot of parents don't know these other things, then they are thinking even mepatia fawe survive huko, and then you under hata survive aje, and then these hyenas or snakes, they'll they look at the need and meet the need. So if someone is giving you airtime, someone is making your hair every month, your nails, as much as is also giving you pocket money to spend as you want, and then it becomes tempting, if the parent is not doing that. So what did you tell, or especially fathers, mothers, guardians who are taking care of their children? Or what would you really tell them to start considering about their girls in college? And also boys are there, but we are talking about girls.
I will tell parents to be a best friend of their child.
Mhm.
That is one thing that's very important. Always frequently talk to your child. Ask, uko na shida, unataka nini? As in, hiyo soft yenye tuko tunapata tukiwa watoto msiiache. We are just your child, we just need that child care, ama kuulizwa tu maswali vya okay, because we are grown ups, they think that everything personally we need to do for ourselves, because we have too much. Si uongo, whenever parents say ati mimi niko na stress, hata sisi wengine tuko na stress.
Yes.
So personally I think that they should talk to us and ask personally. We like it when you ask personally instead us coming to you, because sisi tunaona kama sisi tunawapea mizigo ingine tunaongezea. So yeah, let's say ask us personally what we need. If we tell you, just ask. We tukue na roho nzuri, sikuje na mahasira. Sikuje pole. Yaanze na mahasira ati unataka pesa sio ya nini?
Yeah.
When we tell you something, just ask us pole. But ukiona kama inakuja na tuma sideways yeah, you should ask us pole.
Very important, because at times when a girl is at age, even the father, maybe mother or guardian, whoever is staying with the girl, doesn't really have a conversation, not just academia and like umeingia umetoka those are the yes answers, but kind of sit down and say how are you, what are your needs, what is happening in calling, and then maybe you said in a softer way, because some ask those questions in a hasira way, umetoka wapi, na umefanya nini na pesa zangu. But also I think at times, even I would tell the parents, at times another way to, if you are afraid, your child is, not responsible enough. I think at times one way I've seen is when you put money in a card, and if you give your child that card, when they swipe that card, wherever they are buying things, kind of you will monitor what is happening if you're afraid. If every swipe shows it's a bar, it's some funny place where you're afraid of, you can track, but secure them so that they are not tempted, and talking to them. So lastly, as we close this, and I'm asking fathers especially who are out there, and mothers who are taking care of your daughters, kindly listen to that part. It's the most important, I think, of this episode, that you should seek to meet the needs of your female daughter in school, because at times when you don't, someone else is praying around there and will notice what is missing and position themselves to meet that need. Of course, in exchange for sexual favors or just abusing the girls and even at times really misusing them because they have that time and money. But at times you can cut off this if you are having a conversation and you're willing to pay, the bills. Ala, si ndio ulimpeleka hiyo shule. Si ulipe tu fees na ulipe hizo vitu zingine. Because I remember in Seko, parents kind of gave people pocket money. Pakole is like, we jipange. And that's that jipangaji. So your final advice to your, your age mates who are watching this, what did you tell them as you wind up?
You pray. Always pray, put God first. And don't go with peer pressure, please. That is the worst thing that is killing this generation, peer pressure. Just enda na pesi yako pole pole, will get there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then many also want to hear a lot of young men who want to date girls. The young men feel like there's so much pressure with girls who demand a lot of things that the young guys don't have money to, so they are more like the married ones to do that. What would you tell girls when now they have a boyfriend and both of you are in college? This guy is not a millionaire. So what did you want to tell them? Realistic expectation of a boyfriend in college. What are those realistic? Was in pressure mpaka that guy is almost stealing a bank. Yeah.
I would say Kenya wewe unafanya style yendo Kenya yenye komesha yake inaendelea. The amount of money you yourself can get is the amount of money he himself can get. Every personal things he buys, hata yeye anasoma, hata yeye sasa akona kazi anatafuta hii Kenya na venye employment si rahisi. So you shouldn't pressure somebody in order cause unapoa pressure huko nje ati watu marafiki zako wanapata sijui maua sijui zatoshana sijui aje unajua gari. Don't go with that. That will kill your relationship to the point of you'll have nobody to love in this life. Yes. And that pole pole tafuta, go with your own economic means. Don't harakisha maneno ati unataka kuishi lavish in life. Everything goes slow in this life. Yeah.
Perfect. I wouldn't even add anything to that. You heard it from Monica. Don't pressure your boyfriend. What you have is what they have. It's college life. What do you expect them to get this extra? And so if we are all in a realistic measure of our lives, we'll be safe. It's when we are greedy and we want more that these problems start. So from me, Charles, to you, please remember, if you have a question, use that WhatsApp number and send us a message, or on the comment section you can put your comment. Remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell so that this content, when it's released, you're alerted by YouTube. So until next time, thank you so much, Wanjiko, for being here. Coffee Charles, until next time, please live a realistic life in that college.